Hey, welcome everybody to Exploring Marketing Options. I'm Chris During and I'll be your presenter today. And today we're talking about Medium.com. And this looks like it's going to be an interesting kind of a micro blogging type of a website. We'll get in and take a little bit deeper look at it here. I went in to set up the account and just had me fill in the information and sent me an email, and I clicked on the email, and this is where it took me. So we'll jump right in right here. Next week we'll be looking at Vine.co. So I wanted to just pull this up and show you Vine.co. That's the site we'll look at here next week. So look forward to that. That one looks like it's going to be kind of interesting as well. But yeah, back to Medium. So Medium.com. And first thing I see here is to follow a few tags to get your custom reading list started. So what interests you? And that looks like I could type in an interest here, or it's got a few different options here that I could come down and take a look at. So for me, I am going to click on social media and business and marketing and music. And let's see, anything else look interesting in there? The entrepreneurship. And good, yeah, let's call that good. We'll go ahead and click the next. And then follow people. We'll add stories written or recommended by people you follow to your custom reading list. So this is kind of the social aspect here. I can go in and look for folks that I share common interest in and people that might be interesting to follow based on what I'm doing. So I can come in here and let's see if there's anybody I know first off. Okay, well, no, nothing that I'm particularly familiar with. So let's just go ahead and pick out a few. Larry Kim, Sarah Cooper, and anybody else here? Let's see. And let's go ahead and do Benjamin Hardy. And then below that, it says to follow some publications. And it gives us some suggested publications here. So we'll definitely look at social media tips. Let's go ahead and do some personal growth, art and marketing. Some interesting stuff there. Well, it gives us quite a lot of options there to follow. So as we put in different things, it may come up with some very interesting stuff for us. Good. All right. Well, I'm going to say done there. And so it's building my reading list, and it's going to bring up kind of a feed for me, I think, based on what we've talked about. And then I get some featured tags I can follow over here. Here's the tags that I'm currently following. I can connect with my Twitter account, and I can post right here. So I can come in here and do some posting that way. Let's see, what else? I can go to top stories. And this is kind of the main page information. I can go to bookmarks, so it looks like I can bookmark button stories that I want to come back to. Go back to my home here. I can get on here and do a search for marketing, and it gives me some stories or people or publications that I can get into and take a look at. So this way I can come in here and pull her up and see the things she's written. I can follow her and things like that. Let's see. Very interesting. So looks like this would be my notifications here, and new story, import story, drafts and stories, publications. Let's go to my profile, and I can edit my picture here. I always like to put in a picture. It just makes it a little bit more interesting account, obviously. If you have sometimes I feel like a picture of a real person sometimes is better, but I just like this little saying and this little image, so I always kind of use that. So good, I can do that. Looks like I could probably, I could get in and edit my name here. I didn't put in a capital, so I could do that. Good. Okay, so let's go back to Medium, homepage here, and let's go in and write something. I want to see. Oops. Oh, good. So whenever you put in your website URL, it links that. That's great. I can come in here and it looks like I can add a picture. I can bring in and put in my logo here. And I can add a video. I can embed a code, or I can add a new portion to my thing. Right here, I can put in tags. So I can say, oops. I can do marketing. I can do business. I can do home decor, and so on. And then I can publish my post there. And then that shows up again on the information. So good. Well, I think that's definitely interesting. So yeah, here's where we would bookmark a page. I can also say I like a story. So if I read something I enjoy, I can give it kind of a boost like that. Or if I want to come back to a story at another time, I can bookmark it that way. Let's actually click on a story here now and see what that allows. As I can read the full story, I can write a response to the story. So that's a good thing to look at. Yeah, so this has quite a bit of potential here to give us some good things. And once we publish, we can kind of then share that information. Let's go to my drafts and stories. You have no drafts. Looking for ideas, try one of our writing prompts. So let's look at that. So they actually give us some writing ideas, things that we might write about. So that's kind of an interesting concept. But yeah, this is definitely along lines of people who enjoy writing and things of that nature would certainly have some good potential here in Medium. I like that. So some interesting stuff for sure. Let's go ahead and open this up. Yeah, so Cheryl asks, creativity. Did I spell something wrong? I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely a website where creativity would be important. You want to write interesting things that people are going to want to read and talk about. So yeah, definitely creativity is going to be important here, Cheryl. Yeah, any other questions that you guys have on this particular site? I'll let you go ahead and ask. Oh, that was one of the choices for tags. Oh, I see. Thanks, Cheryl. I wish I'd seen that earlier. I might have come back and, in fact, let's go ahead and see if we can get back to it and add that tag. Let's see here. Featured tags. Learn more. Let's do this. So I can add that tag. There we go. Good idea. Okay, awesome. Okay, any other questions that anybody has on Medium at this point?